Come on in, come on in. It's about to be a good one. What's up, what's up, what's up? What's up, everybody? It's about to be a good show. Yeah. Gone. Sincere in the building. What's good? Mommy Shot-Town is in the building. I see y'all. Wow, it's about to be a crazy one. Happy One Sip Tuesday, everybody. It's March 9th. Rest in peace, B.I.G. is going down. I'm about to introduce my my special guest. He's gonna be coming from all the way British Columbia, Vancouver, Canada at that. It's gonna be a great show. I can't wait. Yeah. It's gonna be a great show. Real quick before I start, I never do my own feet or whatever I have on my feet before I start the show. A lot of people be asking me, like, what you be wearing? We know we do One Sit Tuesdays on the Heavy Shit Show. Today I got the College Blue Penny Twos. College Blue Penny Twos kind of matches my Knicks outfit. So this is like maybe my 5th time wearing this since I had it. I got like 4 other pairs. I also have all the retros from the OG 1996 all the way from the 2008 2009 retro, and I do have the PE, actually not actually PE, but the N96 swoosh edition, where it has 1996 on the back. That's a 1996 version, but other than that, I have all 4 all 4 versions. Not too many people have the complete series of those 4. It's like, it's very rare. It's a rare piece, but I'll bring it on the show and show you guys. It actually has 1996 in swoosh on it. So other than that, man, how everybody's doing today? Again, that was my first time doing it on foot. A lot of people always ask me what I have on my feet. So that's probably a route we're going to start. You know what I'm saying? Start the series off like that, or start the show off like that. Rest in peace, Notorious B.I.G, Christopher Wallace. The only Christopher we acknowledge. Hope everybody having a great day, man. I'm about to go ahead and just hop into it. I have my, goodness gracious, I have my guest. Let me get right real quick. Have my guest coming up. He's a credible collector, reseller, photographer. I put him one of the dope photographers, man, out right now. He has a incredible collection. I mean, when I say incredible collection, guys, we're gonna talk about 90s. We're gonna talk about the sneaker culture in Canada. We're gonna talk about a little bit of everything. So everybody kick back. It's gonna be a great show. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I have to tell y'all, when I do shows, I do not play the song because I don't want to actually get deleted by Instagram. So whenever you hear me playing some jams, some classics, I'm just playing the instrumental. So other than that, man, we about to go ahead and bring my boy out. Rain Dioria. I'm gonna bring my boy in. He about to get this thing going. Shout out to everybody in the chat as well. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. Let's see, trying to bring him in, bring him in, bring him in. There he is. Okay, okay.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? Ladies and gentlemen,
How you
Rain.
doing? Hold up. I can't really hear you.
Oh, you
But
can't hear
give
me?
me 1 sec.
Take your time, man. Take your time. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We're gonna have a great show.
Hold on. I'm gonna hop off and then I'm gonna hop on back in. Just give me
Oh,
1 sec.
okay. Do your thing, man. Okay, yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We just did some quick shout outs, man. Old school rookie in the building. 2 Michael J. Joe 612 in the building. Who else? Slyman Kicks. I see you in the building. 410 B Moore in the building. Super Cat Sneaks. He's in the building. My homegirl Sincere. She's in the building. Thank y'all for even just chilling with me. And Joe 612. I see you. Who else in the building? The next buyer. I see you. Thank you for checking out the show. This is episode 9. On March 9th. What about that? Thank y'all everybody for coming in. Okay, here we go. My man, he's back like MJ. Let's see, can we get him back in here? All right. You good?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Yeah. Clean and crisp, sir. All right, man. How you doing today, man?
How you been, bro?
I'm good, man. Episode 9. Thank you for coming on. I've been doing this for 9 episodes. Started at the beginning of the year, and I've just been blessed to even just do this show weekly. At first, I was doing it bi-weekly, but my followers, they was like, yo, do this every week, once at Tuesday. And I named the show, I coin phrased it, and it just took off, man. And it's, if you check out the other episodes, man, we've been having some bangers, man. So I definitely want to have you on, since you were actually a fellow penny collector as well. So
Yo, I had to come correct, bro.
yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, I gotta
Yes,
come
sir.
correct, When you hit me up for
what you have on feet?
I usually just beat up my my everydays, I don't really rock a lot of heaters, but I'm usually rocking like Flyknits.
Okay, some runners. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not really into like wearing my shit all the time, but I do wear them.
I feel you.
But
That's
yeah,
what's
man.
up. Yeah,
How
man.
you been?
So I'm good, man. I'm good. Actually, before I hit you up, a lot of people was like hitting me up, talking about your collection, and asking me to bring you on the show. So
Okay.
every now and then I ask people, I ask my followers, who do y'all want to see on the show? And maybe like the first 10 minutes, I seen your name pop up a couple times. And then the next week after that, I seen you on Dan's show, my bad, Marv's show.
Marv, yeah. That's a homie, man.
Yeah.
I've been collecting for a minute now. You know what I mean? It's just that I've known some people from like Nike Talk days and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's mostly the people that I know that been following me since 2017, 2018. It's mostly from the States, anyways. So not a lot about here.
Right. All right, man. Let's get into these questions, man. All right.
Go ahead.
When did you fall in love with sneakers, and what sneaker that caught your eye?
Oh, dude, I was like a youngin', dude. My mom bought me my first pair, the Charcoal 7s, Jordan 7 to 92. And I actually remember asking for that pair too. It was funny because I was just a little kid, but my parents were like big fans of Magic Johnson and Lakers, but I was becoming a fan of MJ. So for my birthday, I think that was my first pair of Jordans ever, 1992. And ever since
Dang,
then,
that's
I was
what's
just
up.
like buying sneakers every time I get a chance to, like every birthday, Christmases, and stuff like that. I never really played video games or anything, so it's mostly
Uh-huh.
like basketball and you know cards and shit.
That's
Like
what's up, man.
most people play video games when they were younger. I was just like collecting cards and MJ stuff, pennies,
Right.
jerseys and stuff though. So it was just like basketball was my first love, is what I would say. Right? It's never
Uh,
about sneakers. It was just more
yeah.
like the game of basketball. Just kind of fell in love with the game, and the people that was I was watching grew up.
Right.
So that was it.
That's what's up, man. So like around 92, his second championship with the
Yep, that was
Bulls.
it.
So like was it like during you said like was it the summer or was it around Christmas?
It was honestly, it was Christmas time. I was still in the Philippines back then, and
Uh-huh.
my dad was working overseas, so he was the one who usually get me the pairs and stuff. So my
Okay.
mom would always just be like, "Oh, this is what he wants, so go get him this." So like next couple months or next month or some shit, I'd be getting them. Usually before back in the day, I usually get the sneakers actually before they actually release.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
then
Dope.
my dad was like, my dad was in Hong Kong, like Saudi Arabia, some shit. So then
Mhm.
most of the sneakers actually released there back in the 90s, I think a few months earlier. So
Oh, okay.
I usually get the new releases a year, basically a few months before. So it's always
Oh,
been a thing of me, man. I've actually
that's
still
what's
own
up.
my Jordan 13s from '98 that I bought. So
Word? Yeah,
yeah, dude.
I still have my Jordan 8s from 93. Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah,
then I
man.
have my Kobe's from 2001.
That's
Like
great,
I
man.
just I don't know what it is. I think I'm a hoarder or some shit. But
I think we all are.
we all are for some odd reasons, right?
Yeah.
So I just hoard a lot of things that I like. So
Okay. All right. We're gonna get some more questions, man. Okay. Around the time when Jordan left the game,
yeah,
the very first
yeah,
time, now you had a plethora of good talent entering the NBA,
yeah.
and just just tell me your thoughts about him retiring, and then the new talent that was coming in, such as your Penny
Yo,
Hardaways, your Chris Webbers, Eric
honestly,
Montross. You
honestly, when
know,
he was retiring, I was sad as hell. Like
I think we all
my
are.
mom was like, "Why are you crying for MJ? There's gonna be other players back in there." But honestly, for me, it was more like I don't know. It was MJ. I didn't get to see
Yeah.
him play that long, so
Uh-huh.
for me, it was more like, hey, I was just getting started. But at the same time, I was becoming a fan of this guy. I watched what's that movie, Blue Chip?
Blue chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back in the day when I was watching that, I was just
Hmm.
like, yo, Penny Hardaway, all right. I could see this guy becoming something. Right?
Something.
So
Yeah, man.
ever since then, I was just glued to him. Yeah, he was actually my second favorite player before Kobe Bryant came in.
Hmm. Oh, that's dope, man.
So
That's
before Kobe came into the league,
dope.
Penny was my guy, other than
Mhm.
MJ.
I know, right?
Right?
Yeah,
It was that. Right? It was always been Penny and Low Penny and shit like that. The
that's what's
commercials,
up.
man.
The
Like I like
commercials, man.
the commercials were like nostalgic to me. Just that's the reason why like a lot of people were asking me why I buy old sneakers still. I always
Yeah.
say it's more for like I'm reliving my youth from back in the day when I didn't get a chance to actually wear those back in the day, or I didn't get a chance to get a pair. I'm trying to get
Dang.
those pairs. Right?
Yeah, man.
So
It's
that's
nothing like that feeling
yeah,
of
dude, it is. Right? Like that's why when I saw you pull this out, I was like, yo, I still
yeah.
got my pair still. You know,
That's what's
I still
up,
got my
man.
pair. You know.
All right. How about so like going into like the 94 95 season, they in the actually the Magic and Penny and Shaq, they actually go to the finals versus
Yep.
the Houston Rockets. Like tell me, like, what was your, like, your emotions and then, like, the adrenaline rush of seeing these guys in the finals, man, because we didn't have Jordan no longer in the league. Bulls
Yeah.
was eliminated. So seeing these guys in the finals, you know, that was
Yo,
really, really
I
something.
was I was actually you're not gonna I'm not I wasn't that big of a fan of Shaq. I was a big fan of Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh, okay.
The Dream was my guy, right? So then, even growing up too, my mom was a big fan of his. So
Yeah.
me, I became a fan of fucking Hakeem. So
Hmm.
during the finals, I was kind of torn at the same time because I was rooting for Penny,
Yeah.
but I was rooting for the Houston Rockets to win at
Olajuwon.
the same time
Yeah.
because
So it
I
was kind of
just
like,
love Olajuwon, man. Just the way he plays, the way he shoots for a big man. It was just
mhm.
like fluid. It was like a bigger MJ to me,
Right, right.
right? So,
That's what's up,
but
man.
I was torn. That's the reason why I think when uh, when the Houston Rockets won, I wasn't so disappointed to a point where it's like, okay, I think MJ is gonna come back. Maybe Penny's gonna be better the next year or something. But
Right.
hey, yo, MJ came back, it was over.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right?
So
Actually, no.
following that, you
The Houston Rockets won back to back
back to back,
twice,
yeah.
twice.
Yeah. So
Right?
against my Knicks the next year.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was
Yeah,
actually disappointed with that one too.
yeah.
I thought the Orlando or I thought the Magic was gonna be able to pull it off, and
Mhm.
then like somewhat win a championship, like against
That,
the Dream, but
yeah, you
never
know
did.
what? I really had faith in them until the news came when Shaq announced that he wanted to get traded, and they could have came back the next year.
I think
Probably just would have
it was more
went to the
about the
finals
money,
anyway.
wasn't it? Because
Yeah,
I
it was.
remember it was more
Yeah.
about the money because the Lakers was willing to give him whatever he wanted,
Yep.
while Orlando wasn't willing to pay him any, which I thought
Anything.
was stupid in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because then I said, "Yo, he brought you guys to the finals, like
Yeah.
at least to the playoffs twice, and you gotta you gotta pay the guy, you know."
Exactly, man. It's
But I
all
think he
right.
made a good choice. I think he
Yeah,
made a good
yeah.
choice. Right? So
Right. And around the time when MJ comes back, they meet the Magic once again in the second
yeah.
round. Now,
Hmm.
this is your very first time seeing actually uh as kids. This is our first time seeing MJ and the Bulls get eliminated.
Yeah.
Other than the years prior, for like in the '80s, but still like in
I
their
wasn't.
prime.
Yeah, I wasn't watching back in the 80s. I was just a little kid, right? I
Yeah,
think I started when I was like 90, 89, 90. I started like
same here.
being glued onto the TV. But other than that, like, yeah, I think it was one of the first time that I've seen MJ like break down. But at the same time, I was like, yo, this guy hasn't played in like a year and a half or so.
Hmm.
How is he able to do this? I
Yeah,
was shocked, right? I was shocked to the
yeah.
point with like seeing him like that, and I don't know. I think I watched Space Jams too before the before he came back. So it was
Yeah.
more like,
As some of the, I mean, like sports. I say sports movies was very popular coming up in the '90s. So we
yeah,
had some of the best sport movies, coming up. We had Blue Chips. We had,
yeah, Blue Chips,
Space Jam.
Space
Uh,
Jam.
yeah.
I
So
think
it was like good.
I think that was one of the best movies, basketball movies ever, like sports movies.
Oh,
It's like the Blue Chip, just because
oh
it's
yeah.
like it had so many different stories to it. Penny Hardaway, right? And
Hmm.
you know what? Honestly, like during that time that they traded for Penny Hardaway, I think that they would have been good with Chris Webber with
Oh
Orlando Magic.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I was thinking at the same time. I didn't hear about it. I didn't hear about the whole trade until like I think I don't know, like 6, 7 years ago or something like that. They could have had that.
Uh-huh.
And I was
Yeah.
thinking to
Yeah.
myself, I was like, damn, Chris Webber
Hmm.
and Shaq
Yeah,
would have been a
man.
beast,
They
right,
were. They
in
were.
Orlando.
Also, we also had the air up there. We had
Yo, there's so many sneakers that
Hoop
was actually
Dreams. We had Hoop Dreams. It was another
He Got
college.
Game.
Oh
He
yeah, he
Got
got
Game,
game.
like
Yeah,
the most
of
famous
course,
one.
of
That's gotta
course.
be up there. Right?
Um, goodness. Sunset Park.
Sunset Park was my favorite. Sunset
Oh
Park,
yeah.
yo, that was sick. I
Uh-huh.
actually, there's so many good movies back in the '90s, man. Basketball movies. That was one of
Above the
the
rim. Above the rim
above
as
the rim.
well.
Yo, you can't
Shout out to
forget
B
about that.
More.
Yo, that was sick too, man. That was
Yeah,
sick.
man.
So for you,
Good
like, when
stuff.
did you like? Excuse me, how old are you? Do you mind me asking?
I'm actually 39.
Okay, no, yo, I'm at the same age as you are.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
so I'm gonna be 35 this year.
That's what's
So
up, man. That's what's
so
up. Yeah,
that's it's
we're definitely old school.
yeah, dude. That's the reason why
Yeah,
when I tell people like when they ask me like how did you accumulate all those pairs, I was like, bro, I've been doing this for a minute.
doing it for a minute, yo.
Yeah,
That's what's
like
up.
it's been there, and I've like traded, sold so many pairs. I sold like 200 pairs back then. Right? Like back in
Wow,
like 2013.
man.
I
That's
had to.
crazy.
I had to.
Um,
I couldn't do it.
how was the sneakers, the sneaker culture in the Philippines and Canada?
Well, I grew up here in Canada because then I came here in like 96.
Okay.
Right? So I was like 10 years old when I came, but I'm pretty sure in the Philippines right now, like the
Mhm.
sneaker culture out there is huge.
Oh yeah.
Right? Just
Oh yeah.
because there's so many other collectors out there. I remember my uncle back in the days, like when I was growing up, he had sneakers too. You know, it was just like one of those things that I think Filipinos, like my kind of, they love basketball. They love basketball,
Uh-huh.
right? And they love Michael
It
Jordan. They
shows.
love they love Kobe Bryant. So it shows, man. Like we are all obsessed about it. The Philippines, like sneaker culture out there, it's huge. Like even now, I want to go back there because apparently there's a lot of stores that's opening up. A lot of people actually like this guy DJ Big Boy Chang. He's got a
Oh
massive
yeah,
collection.
oh man, he's
Okay?
crazy with
I was like,
like the
damn,
toys.
the
Besides the
toys
the,
itself,
the
like it
toys
was
itself.
something. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was just like
man.
something else, man. And then
Yeah.
that's why I was like, damn, like there's a lot of people out there that's like crazy sneaker collection,
Hmm.
crazy. Like,
That's
but
what's
in Canada too, there's a lot of us out here. It's more low key. There's not a
okay.
lot of people. I mean, they started to show a lot more, right? Just because I think back in like when I came out, when I became private, when I became public on Instagram in like 2017,
Hmm.
there wasn't a lot of like Canadians out there, like putting up
Oh,
their
right.
sneakers or whatever. Or if they did, I don't know, they were showing off mostly like Yeezys, all the new releases and stuff. So when I
Oh,
did
okay.
show off my older collection, people were like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Right? Where the hell did this guy come from? Most of the people actually they figured I live in California or somewhere in the States. Right?
Oh,
And when I tell them
okay.
like I'm Canadian, he's like, "Yo, you guys have sneakers there?" I was like, "Yeah, dude. We got sneakers here, yo.
Of course, of course.
We got low key sneakers here, but like there's a lot of places out here, like a lot of low key collectors that's been doing it for a long time.
That's
They
what's up.
just they're just like kind of stray away from it because either the resale market is just way too high for them to keep up,
Yeah.
or they just don't give a fuck about the new shit that they have anymore. Right? They
Right.
already had it.
Yeah. So let's get into your YouTube channel. Like how long you didn't had it, and like what are like your features and what you like to show people.
Okay.
Because I've been following
So
you for maybe about 3 months now. So, but for those that just don't know that you actually have a YouTube channel, go ahead and tell them about your
I
YouTube.
so I do have a YouTube channel. I started it like a year ago, a year and a
Mhm.
half ago maybe, and I just do like normal shit, you know, just the stupid reviews and stuff. But mostly like I smoke weed,
Hmm.
right? And that's like my kind of thing, like cushion swoosh, like kind of
It's
review,
all good.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like more like, hey, I've seen a lot of people do their kind of review. It's more
Mhm.
like my kind of review is like, yo, it's nonchalant, nothing too crazy. It's just my opinion. If you care about it, you care about it. Right?
That's
It's
what's
more
up. In
it's
your
more
own
like laid back.
style, like
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like
you
I didn't
definitely
want
have
to.
this laid back style. I like.
I never, you know what? Honestly, like I wanted to start the YouTube channel back in like 2015, 2016. It's just
Mhm.
that marijuana wasn't legal, weed
Oh,
wasn't legal,
I
even
get you.
out here wasn't legal. So then
Uh-huh.
a lot of people were telling me your content's not going to get monetized. You're not going to get anywhere with that. You're going to get banned from everywhere because
Mhm.
of how you do things. So when Instagram popped up, I started posting weed, like you know, weed stuff, and then with sneakers and shit. So it kind of took off from there. And I figured I was
Okay.
like, you know what? I'm gonna just do what I planned to do before, and then see how it goes.
So you
So it's
basically had the followers that you was already having, far as like your following with the sneakers
yeah,
and the cannabis community put
yeah.
together. So why not? You know, why
No,
not?
that's and then you know what? Honestly, like most of the people, that is what it is. Like I think most of my friends that wear the same things that I do, we all smoke. It's
Mhm.
just that, you know, it was just our persona. It's just like smoking weed is a bad thing to a lot of people, seen as a bad thing to a lot of people, but not
Mhm.
really. That's why I wanted to like kind of show that in front of people that you can be normal as well and do things and
Yeah.
not be the stoner like that that's like, you know, that stereotypical stoner that's like on the couch all the time, not doing nothing or
Right. Right.
anything like that, or no sense of style. Right. So
Yeah. No.
I kind of wanted to show people that like, you know, stoners are like us. We kind of have drip too, you know, we kind of wear the same shit. We like the same things, you know. And
That's what's
most
up.
people don't like most people when I say they see me in a basketball court, they might think like, yo, this guy's stoned as hell. But yo, I'd be putting up 20 points on you. Right?
That's
I
what's
could put
up.
up 20 points on you easily. You know what I mean? Like,
Even though like actually you do your thing for as like the with the cannabis community, you actually in the gym
yeah,
very often. So
I'm
like
not that's
it's
what I
not like you're
mean.
lazy.
It's
No.
not like I'm lazy, you know.
Yeah,
I run my own business as well. I do my own work.
that's
So at the
great,
same
man.
time, like I guess it depends on the people, on the person that's taking marijuana or some shit.
That's
Right?
what's up,
So
man. Salute to you, man. Salute to
I just
everybody
wanted
in
to,
the
yeah,
cannabis.
that's what I
Yeah,
wanted to show people. Like, you know, like
yeah,
you don't like just because someone smokes weed doesn't mean they're lazy or
right.
they're not doing anything with their life. Because my mom thinks that I'm lazy, but she doesn't know what I do exactly until like my brother tells me like, yo, Rain's actually doing well. Right?
That's what's
Just
up,
because
man.
like I was an electrician for like 10 years prior to
Oh,
doing
word.
whatever I was doing. So like a lot of people that grew up with me
Hmm.
seen me like do different type of work and like you know, all of a sudden like yo quit your job and then do this and this at the same time. Like what are you gonna do? Right? I said
Yeah,
that's why I said I was like I've always been into like clothing. Right? I've always been into like sneakers, streetwear, I guess, right? And I'm trying to venture out into that.
that's
You know?
what's up. Which brings me to my next question: streetwear. What are your favorite streetwear products or brands that you like to rock?
I'm honestly I'm more like an old school. Right? I like my plain tees. I'm very
Hmm.
basic. You know, I rock a lot of like graphic tees. I'm not really into like name brands. Right? It's more
Okay,
like for me, if it looks good, you know, I'm gonna wear it. Right?
I
So
feel
like
you.
I haven't been like honestly since I've been selling vintage clothes, I haven't been buying a lot of new clothes just
Oh, okay.
because just
All
because to
right.
me it was more like I prefer the older stuff rather than the newer stuff just because of one the quality is a little bit better
Oh yeah.
from the
Oh
from the
yeah.
90s
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff like that,
Right.
right? And some of the prints that we got from the 90s, they're not the same,
No,
right?
they're not.
So
So do you do any thrifting or anything?
yeah, I do. That's what I usually do. Like I usually curate. I do thrifting. I thrift a lot, right? I buy out some people. Right? I go on. I usually buy my stuff that I resell on eBay, and
Yeah,
then some
yeah.
people that that has a collection. Like sometimes I would just buy out. Like I just recently did a buyout for a bunch of Madonna T-shirts. They were all
Oh,
dead stock,
okay. Man,
right?
that's dope, man.
So those are the kind of things that I I usually how I get my products and stuff. Right?
Yeah,
Like and
that's
sometimes it's
dope.
like resellers that are local. Right? And I usually I sometimes I go to the rag house too. So the rag house is like a warehouse with just all old stuff.
Oh,
Like
that's
all
dope,
the
man.
old fucking like Value Village, all the thrift stores,
Yeah.
rejects and shit like that. And then we just
Hmm.
go digging in there for like 6, 7 hours or something, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's dedication right there. 6, 7
Yo,
hours.
you gotta make some money, you know what I mean? Like some
Yeah, that's
people
true.
always ask me how you make money, and I always tell them like you guys don't want to know what I do. Right?
Yeah.
If you think it's easy, you guys can. Right? A lot of people like make it seem like, oh, what you do for money is kind of easy. You and your friends kind of tax a little bit on people.
Right.
I was like, yo, it's actually work.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
That's
it's like
dope,
you
man.
think we were gonna find all these things that we sell for a certain
Hmm.
amount of money at the thrift store? Like, nah, man. That's like that's for us. That's like digging, right? Going through people's stuff
Right.
and like knowing the people that actually had it. Right?
Oh, that's what's up,
So that's
man.
how we usually. It's just like sneakers, you know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
if if somebody had known someone that's been collecting sneakers for a minute, that person's gonna still somewhat have the same shit that they would have in their in their closet if they really like that thing, right? So like a lot of things right now from the 90s, 80s, and stuff like that, and they're selling for a good amount of money.
A good
Some
amount.
some are even higher than sneakers, yo.
Yeah, yeah. So like, you know about the Tommy Hilfiger Windbreaker jackets?
Yeah,
They're going like the spell out joints.
yeah.
They
The
going for
big print, the
500.
flags.
Yeah, 500, $600 right now, like on the
Yeah.
market. Like it's amazing, man.
The polos,
uh,
that's how it is, man. Polo, Ralph
yeah,
Lauren, like all the older stuff, right? It's just, I, I think people are starting to realize that the new, the new clothing, the new clothes that they buy at the mall and stuff like that, they
mm,
see it everywhere. If you want to be, like, I've always said, it's not about the brand that you wear. It's
right,
more how you wear the clothes. It's how you
exactly.
wear it, how you present yourself to the
Hmm.
people that's actually like looking at you. Right? I could be wearing a fucking like $5 T-shirt, but still, looks good with everything that I wear. It's just the way you do it. Right?
That's what's
That's
up,
what
man.
people don't. That's what people don't realize is that you don't gotta be spending a lot of money. Like I always tell people, like you don't have to spend 50, $60 to $100 for a whole outfit just for your shoes to
Hmm.
look good, for you to look good. Yo, go to the
Right.
thrift stores because honestly, the stuff that I would be selling on my grail, I find them at the thrift stores if I'm lucky.
That's
Right?
what's up.
Like
Oh,
Carhartt
that's
pants, like those things that are easily available. Save your money, go get more sneakers.
I like
Right?
that.
And I always tell that people, like, yo,
I
save your
like
money on
that.
the fucking outfit because you can always change your outfit. The
Hmm.
way it is, you can always change your outfit. You can get a better outfit at the thrift store. But that's some people don't want to buy
Right.
used clothes. That's on them. Right?
Yeah, yeah. All right, man. Let's get into some more questions. Let's go move into the some more Penny Hardaway questions. Um, what was your very first penny that you actually caught?
Oh shit. Where is it? There's one right here. This is the newer one. This is the
Uh huh.
newer one, but I
Okay.
had the 2002. when the first retro came out.
The first retro. That's
The
dope. Yeah, man.
2002. Because
Uh-huh.
97, they were so expensive,
They
yo.
were
Like,
so expensive.
I
Like,
remember asking my mom for a pair because I see
yeah,
Mike Bibby wear it.
yeah,
And then I was in California one time, and then they had the poster that was coming. It was
yeah.
like $200, yo.
Whew.
And then
Man,
I
it
was,
was.
my mom was like, "No, you ain't getting that. Hey, you
That's
ain't
what's
getting
up,
that."
man. So, what
But
is your favorite? What is your favorite penny out the penny signature line?
I gotta go with the penny ones.
The penny one?
I never owned the penny ones,
Uh
but
huh.
that to me is my grail. Like
Yeah.
that's like my penny grail.
It's pairs out here, man.
There's pairs. There's pairs. I know, but I want like the Orlando Magic colorway, like
Oh
the
yeah.
black one, the All Star ones, like the
Oh
all white
man.
ones. I
Yeah.
that's all I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'd be good. I'd be good with everything else because honestly, like I had multiple pairs of these ones, but I don't know. I was stupid back then. Like I bought like all 10 and a halves and shit, and I'm a size 10. But I usually
Oh.
back in the day, I used to play ball in a lot of my pairs.
Okay.
But now I was just like, yo, fuck that. I'm gonna buy the new shit, like, you know, and then I'm just gonna get the retros and then keep them, right? So
Yeah.
I actually want multiple pairs of them, right? Like these ones.
Oh man, that's a classic. Everybody want that retro right there. They want that the
Right?
retro.
These are
Yes, sir.
probably my favorite, like non penny line other than the composites because this wasn't
Okay.
his, right? They came out in like multiple colorways,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
right?
That was my very first purchase of my own. Oh my goodness. You're digging in the crates now, bruh.
Yo,
Flight
I have
96 Zoom. You're digging in the
these.
crates
These are
now,
not
buddy.
the ugly retro, the carbon fiber ones,
Uh-huh. Yeah,
right?
man.
I even have these ones.
Oh, J Kids. Oh, you
Yo,
digging in the crates.
yo, if
You
we
digging
talking
in the
about
crates, folks.
some OG
Yeah, man. Talk that. Talk that. Yes, sir. Oh, that,
Brent
that
Berry,
deserves that served the horn. That deserved the horn.
and then this is one of my favorite pickups. Like most, I think last year or some shit, I found this for cheap.
Pippin.
Right? The
Yes.
Pistons, yo. I don't know. I'm a big fan of like the '90s basketball and stuff, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think this is one of my favorite ones too.
Ah, bruh.
Right?
Yes, sir.
The other colorway,
Oh, goodness.
and then I missed out. I lost the black and blue pair, but I
Woof.
kept this one for some reason. I don't know why. I was like,
Yes,
bro,
sir.
what the fuck? How the hell would I have this?
LWPs.
Yeah, like I have a lot, man. Like '90s and shit.
Ah, man,
Right?
that's crazy.
It's
Man,
just like you, man. Like I said, I grew up like wanting like all the sneakers that all of my favorite players fucking wore. Like I think I even had the Chris Webber's, the Sensations.
the
Yeah,
sensation. That's
yeah, that
dope,
one's pretty
man.
fucking sick, yo.
Yeah. All right, man. Now we just got done talking about the like the shoes from like the middle
What's up,
90s
man?
and going into the 2000s. Now we had Kobe switching to Nike after his contract was up with Adidas. Then he
Yeah,
started rocking PEs.
yeah,
You had a Kobe rocking Huaraches,
yeah.
Reeboks. Just about everything you could think of. He was pulling out the wazoo. And at that time, you had Kobe. I mean, you had Kobe, you had LeBron, KD coming in, and these guys with the sneaker game was at that time. Oh my goodness! Although OGs,
Yeah. Look at that.
ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about these Kobe's real quick.
And then
Let's talk about these Kobe's real quick, man.
when I talk about Kobe, it's like, yo, he, like I said, he's like my favorite player other than
Hmm.
MJ. But
Yeah.
since I grew up, like legit watching him, like rather than MJ, like yo, I was attached to him, bro. Like Kobe twos, OG
Yeah.
with the eights on there.
The twos are sleepers, man. I think they were
Yeah,
slept on
yeah, they
because
were.
at that time I was going to like Finish Line Outlet and I see them for like $25, man.
Yeah,
No
and
box,
then
but they're the shoes, just the shoes, you know.
the
Oh,
elevations,
the
his rookie
elevations, man.
sneakers. These are OGs.
Yeah. Those the slam dunk competition joints, right?
Yeah, this is the slam dunk one.
That's the slam dunk. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Uh, like what I always tell people, it's like, yo, I can't buy the retros just because I have the OGs.
Hmm.
Right? It comes with like the pamphlet too.
Remember that little small pamphlet thing?
Yeah, dude. And then this is actually the pair that I actually wore in high school. Right? And
Man,
I even
remember
had the
I had the smoke gray pair. Remember the smoke
yeah.
gray? Yeah, I had those, man.
Those were sick too. I actually had the first ones too, but I painted them black and I don't know where the fuck it is.
Oh
Right?
man.
But I love to keep my shit, man. Like especially like nostalgic things. Like
Hmm.
even my Jordan 16th that was like crumbling and shit. Like yo, I still have them. Right? And
That's what's
then
up,
what
man.
else do I have here? Hold on.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for even man, just hanging out and kicking us with us,
Okay.
talking about 90s kicks. Woo! Sean
OG,
Kemp,
OG.
Rain Man, right
And then
there.
I recently got a hold of one of my favorite Agassiz.
The Agassiz. Woo!
Right?
And they're like the 98 pair, I think the 97, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Cool,
it, the
man.
Zoom plates, yo. But I, I
Fire, fire.
I was just obsessed with a bunch of sneakers, dude. Like it was more like I said, like when I started to make money in my
Hmm.
20s and shit, I was just constantly buying and hunting sneakers on eBay. It,
God, man. That's where
it
it's
was
at.
it was eBay that's like where I found most of my my sneakers. Like
Same
prior
here.
to like prior to 2013. That's where I found all my sneakers. Right? And then I would or sometimes I would buy some of these actually I bought them from at the outlets.
Oh,
Dude,
that's
most
dope.
of them, all of these
Hmm.
$49.
That's how they was
uh,
coming. That's how they was getting slept on, man.
this one,
Yeah.
$50, yo. Right? Both of my Zoom 96s were $50. These ones were $80.
Oh,
Right? The
yeah.
LWPs, I think they still have the tags on it. They were $69.
What?
You know, so I didn't pay
That's
up for much. Right?
crazy.
That's why a lot of people when I tell them like, dude, I paid legit like barely nothing for a
Wow.
lot of my pairs. Right?
Yeah,
And
man.
then back then I would always like, especially if I see these type of deals, I usually have like I sold maybe 2 or 3 pairs of each of these already. So I already made my money back. Right?
Yeah, that's
So
dope, man.
so that's how I usually tell people like how I keep sneakers
Mhm.
and be able to afford the sneakers is that I would buy a bunch of stuff that I like from the
Yeah,
outlet that was cheap, and then later on I would resell them just to keep up with it. Right? So
that's
I don't
dope.
need it, but I keep up. Right?
Yeah. So, like, far as like the '90s kicks and stuff like that, like, when did you actually started collecting and balancing reselling?
I started like hoarding stuff when '98, like when I told you, like I still have my Jordan 13s from '98.
Oof.
Right? All the colorways too, I still have them.
Wow.
I
Wow.
have the OGs still.
Cold.
Right? So all
Cold
the colorways I
business.
have them. Like I seen them at my local Champs for
Mhm.
half off. It was $150 Canadian. Uh, yeah, it was like $75.
Oh,
Right? So
that's
it was the
dope,
summer
bro.
of '99 when MJ was like retired or some shit. So I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
just like, fuck it. My mom bought my I think my mom bought my cousin a pair, and I was so jealous, and I was just like, yo, ma, I gotta get a pair. So the next, I think 2 weeks later, they still had my sizes, so I was just like, yo, I'm gonna grab two of them, I'm gonna buy them, right?
That's
And
what's
then
up.
just stash them. And it's just so weird that my feet never actually grew since like grade 9, I think.
Right.
So I just kept them. Right?
That's
I
what's
had,
up, bro.
yeah, dude. It was funny because then I remember my mom was just like, "Why are you gonna buy that?" But I, at the age of like 13, my feet were already size 9.
Hmm.
So then I was just like, "Yo, size 10, 10 and a half. It's not gonna be too much longer for me. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna just get it." Right?
Yeah.
And yo, I was able to wear them. Back in high school, I pulled out a brand new pair of He Got Game, like the white and black ones. Holy, people were like, "What the fuck are you wearing, yo?" Even what's funny is that my brother actually took the same pair, wore
Uh-huh.
it for football, and people were going nuts because he's like, "Yo, your brother's gonna kill you." And I was livid because then he was like, "Yo, Rain, I didn't know that he was gonna play football too." I was like, "What the fuck are you wearing those shoes for, yo? Come on,
Hey,
man."
yo,
But luckily, I
that's,
had two pairs. Like I said, I always keep two. Like I always
that's
buy
great.
two, especially if it's cheap, yo. Like
So
that's
you're a man of mystery, man. You get triples, quadruples. Like, when did that come into play? Like,
I've always liked having a worn pair and a dead stock pair, just
yeah,
because it's like one, I have it on my feet that I can wear all the time, and one, like I always say, it's like the wall that you see here. Maybe I don't know. Maybe in the next couple years, there's some shit. If I do buy a house, I'll probably have like a room dedicated just for sneakers and
right, right,
stuff, right? And I want to have all the stuff that I like all the Jordans that I have, all the Jordan ones, all the Jordan
yeah.
11s, all of that, just full on display and shit that I wear. So
All
that's
right.
always been my thing. It's like, yo, one to rock, one to stock.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay, far as like after when Jordan retired for good, far as Jordan 14 to 20, I would say 22, 21. Are you a fan of any of those?
Yep.
And yeah, yeah.
I was wearing 16s. Like I said, I was hold up. I think
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You're having a
right
great
here,
time.
yo.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing.
16 lows. You know, I I fuck with 16s, 17s, 18s, 19s. I stopped with 20s just because I didn't like
The strap?
fuck, the strap. It was
Yeah.
weird because then, okay, so what a lot of people don't get is that, you know, I played ball in my sneakers before. I played ball with like retros before. So
Uh-huh.
I would 16 was good for basketball. 17 was great for basketball.
Yeah.
18 was my go-to sneakers back. I think when I was in like senior year in high school.
Hmm.
I had like the black, white and blue one, the white and red ones, and the black one that they had, right? The low ones. Right?
Yeah.
So, dude, 19s was great too. So I like 16 to 20, but I never
Hmm.
bought anything after the 20 because I didn't like the strap of the 20. I
Right.
bought one pair of the 20s, the first colorway. I
The-
think that was pretty sick, but I didn't like
yeah.
the strap. It was just weird.
Nah, I don't
Right.
think a lot of people wasn't a fan of it.
Right.
Yeah.
After that, I never bought anything after. I stuck to
Okay.
like,
Yeah, they started to lean towards performance than other thing because the even the Team Jordans. and the
Yep.
Mellows and the CP3s, they end up being better quality than the actual number Jordans
Yeah.
for a minute. So
I
I think,
actually I actually like a lot of the Team Jordans from the '90s. You know,
oh
like
yeah,
the Jumpman Pros.
oh
I still have
yeah,
my pair. Right?
oh the
Eddie
jump,
Jones
yeah,
Swicks.
the
Right?
Jumpman Pro Quick. That was
The
like
Jumpman Pro Quick. Yeah.
that was my very first Jordan I got to purchase with my own money. I always had kicks, you know what I'm saying, that Mom Dukes and my stepfather bought us, but yeah, but that was my very first Jordan,
Yeah, dude.
and
Said
then it just took off from there.
my grandma gave me my Jumpman Pros, the black and blue ones that Kevin Garnett wore. That's the
Dope.
one I have too. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, yo, man, I've been telling a lot of people, like, when it comes to sneakers, like, a lot of people see me wear the Jordans more, like the more of the retros and stuff.
Right.
But I always tell them, like, I have my collection is deeper than just what you see me wear. It's just because
Yeah.
I don't like wearing some of them anymore. It's more
Yeah.
like, for me, it's more like when I'm talking to somebody like you who's into sneakers, like, or some of my homies that's never seen like older sneakers than the ones in the last 5 years. They're mind blown to a point where it's like, yo, how the fuck do you still have all of these? I was
Wow.
like, yo, there's so many people out there that have bigger collection than I do. You know,
Yeah.
like they're just mind blown to see like older sneakers that nobody gives a fuck about that I still have.
Yeah.
Right? It's
All
just
right.
love, yo.
Okay, we got the last two questions. What is the sneaker that you will like, far as like a holy grail that you don't own in your collection?
That I don't own?
That you don't own, that you always wanted.
Oh, Chicago 85s.
Chicago 85.
Yo,
That's what's up.
I have I have the 95s here. I have
Uh-huh.
my 2015s, you know, but I have like 2001s. But the 85s is haunting me because I had a chance to get them, right?
Oh, look at those boxes. Those boxes are
Like,
beautiful.
like I had a chance to get my the
Yeah.
85s like last year, I think,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't. I don't know, man. Like
Whew.
the person that was trying to sell it to me, me and him kind of had a deal in place, and when I was ready to go buy it, he kind of swerved me.
Was it around the time the documentary came out?
No, it was before that.
Oh,
So
before.
it
Oh
was way
man.
before that. It was way before that, and then it was funny because then I even offered him way more money than what he was asking.
Oh
It
my.
was more like as soon as I had the money, I had some shit that I had to take care of, and then I told him
Mhm.
like, "Yo, just give me a month, and then I'll get it." And then he's like, "Yeah, sure." And then later on, yo, he made a post on Facebook, tried to do like a fucking bidding war. I wasn't having it,
What?
and I was just like,
Oh
"Fuck this shit."
man.
I told
You
him
have
I was
some
like,
beautiful pairs. Man,
"That
super beautiful. On like
and
the from the boxes to the card. It's just amazing. That's a
2001,
2001?
yeah,
Yes, sir.
still got the hang tag."
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's why I tell people, man, it's like for me, it's more like I want to have the different years,
Right.
right, before anything else. Like I've always wanted the off-white Chicago's, but to me, I was just like, if I would spend $5,000, I'd
Right.
rather get a pair of OG.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just for me, right? Like I've never spent more than $1,000 on a pair of sneakers ever, right? I don't think I have. Oh no, wait, the Travis Scotts, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can say 2000 for me. I bought
Oh really? What pair was
I,
that?
I bought a pair of foam pair of Normans.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, pair of
Okay,
Normans, dead stock. Um,
with the box and everything.
yeah, with the box and everything. The guy, he it was actually it was a good deed because the guy just hit me out of nowhere and he was like, man, I need car parts.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's like, I'm not trying to go to the dealership, so I'm trying to do this all by myself. I was like, man, what's your price? And he was saying 25, 2.5. So I was just like, bruh, the most as I got is 19. He's like,
Yeah.
man, you give me another 100, they're yours. Yeah,
Yo,
man.
that's a good pair to have in the collection, though.
Yeah,
Right?
man. So,
But
so I bought
the
those.
I don't think the foam hypes died down a lot in the last 4 years, 5 years, I'd say.
I mean, but guys like us, we kind of keep them alive a little bit,
Yeah,
man.
because the thing is, it's
Uh,
like there's still, to me, honestly, like I think other than this pair, my
mhm.
favorite foams was the coppers. I had like 5 pairs of those at one point. The 2009 or 2010, 2010, the first time it came out,
Okay.
the
Yeah, yeah.
coppers. Dude, I bought 5 pairs of those because I loved them so much, yo.
And they last a lifetime, bro.
Yeah, they did, right? And
Yeah,
after that, I sold each one of them, like back in 2014, 2016, 4 years
yeah.
later. Yo, they still held up. They look great. No
That's
yellowing to
dope.
nothing.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna get into the speedy round where it's gonna be versus questions or just one word questions for you for my followers. Are you ready? We got 10 questions. You
All
ready?
right. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Question number one. What is your favorite sport team right now?
Ah, shit. Dude, no. Uh, I gotta go with the Clippers. Sorry.
Oh, the Clippers? Okay. All right.
I'm not a big fan of LeBron James. Everybody
It's
knows
all
that.
good.
I'm not a big fan of the Lakers. Right?
All right.
I'm a big
Who
fan
is your
of Kobe.
favorite? Okay, yeah, yeah. Respect. Totally respect. Who is your favorite professional athlete right now? Could be any league, any profession.
KD.
KD? Okay. Man, I wish he could be healthy and get on that
I
court,
know, I know. But I always say like KD is a different type of fucking breed, man.
Right, right.
And he's just I don't know. I feel bad for him for last year just because of the
Hmm.
injuries and everything. But
Yeah.
yeah, KD for me.
Okay. All right. Let's take it back to childhood. Saturday morning cartoons or after school cartoons?
Ooh, I do both.
Both. So you
Yeah, like
understand.
afternoon and like Saturday morning. Like, yo,
All
I
right.
usually watch a lot of Simpsons.
Yeah.
Right? That was my go-to. I watch a lot of like Family Matters mostly. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like Saved by the Bell,
Ain't nothing like the
California
old
Dreams
school
and shit.
sitcoms.
Yeah,
Nothing
the
like them.
sitcoms is more like it. Right? Those are the things that I
Yeah.
usually watch back when I was a younger kid.
Right, right. All right. Here we go. We're gonna go to movies. Blue Chip or Space Jam?
Oh, dude, fuck. That's a hard one, but I gotta go with Space Jam just
You
because
gotta
of
go to
MJ.
Space Jam?
Yeah,
Okay.
but story-wise,
Hmm.
like if we're talking about it right now, yeah, Blue
Right.
Chip was a good.
It
Nick
was.
Nolte, like that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Like I love that movie. Actually, like later on, I'm gonna try to download that, smoke a little
Yeah.
fatty and shit.
It's
Uh,
like on Tubi, it's on Tubi, it's on Netflix, and I think it's on
okay.
it's another app. I want
Which
to
one?
say some
Prime?
I think yeah,
Prime?
Amazon Prime. I think, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
the
check
next
it.
question: fish and chips, burger and fries.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. All
Yeah.
right. Let's go to music. Wu Tang
All right.
Clan or NWA.
Oh, shoot. Yo, I gotta go with Wu Tang on this one.
Wu Tang,
Just
yeah.
because the song stuck to my head was like Wu Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu Tang Clan.
Facts,
that's just
facts.
that's just like I
Uh-huh.
don't know. Yeah,
All
I
right,
gotta
let's
go
go
with
to
Wu Tang.
sneakers. Let's go to
All right.
sneakers. Tokyo 5 or Fragment Ones, which I know you own.
Fragment ones, just because
Fragment
I like
Ones?
yeah.
Okay. Penny one or Penny two?
Yo, my favorite grail is Penny 1, but
Okay.
Penny 2 is nicer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's
Okay.
nicer. Just after, like, I like the simplicity of the ones,
Hmm.
but the Penny 2, especially the black colorway, yo, I
Oh
think this is my
yeah.
favorite right here, yo.
Yeah, bro.
The black colorway. The
That's
Alani is
everyone's
nice,
favorite.
right? But
Uh,
the black
all
colorway is my
right.
favorite.
This is one word question. What is your not one word, but your favorite Dragon Ball Z character, if you're a fan?
Favorite Dragon Ball Z character?
Yeah.
Vegeta.
Vegeta?
Yeah,
Okay.
because he's the villain.
Yeah, facts, facts.
I
All
was I
right.
was a fan of the villain.
Yeah. Jordan 1 or Dunk SB Lows?
Jordan ones, no
Jordan 1?
questions.
All right. What is your last question? What is your favorite pack of any kind? It could be two shoes or just a series of packs.
The most recent airship.
Airship? Oh
Yeah,
man, that
just
thing is
because
going for buku money right now.
to me that was just I think the story that was being told before it was
Hmm.
actually told, like that made it
Right.
more historical in my opinion. Like if I was a collector, that's my
Uh-huh.
those are my next thing that I got to cross on my list. I got to get two of those, right? Two packs. So
Oh,
like
that's dope.
if if you're a collector, you got to have at least a pack of those,
Uh-huh.
especially if you're a Jordan collector.
Oh
That's just in
yeah.
my
Oh yeah.
opinion.
Yeah. So, okay. This is just a honorable mention question. I just want to add on here. I see you rocking the Penny jersey. Do you actually have a collection of jerseys?
Yeah, I do actually. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you quick. I want to show you a little bit. I have a lot to a
That's what's
point.
up. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to each and every one of y'all hanging out with us, having fun with us, man. We're doing the speedy round where we're asking Rain questions, man, and this is some good questions right here, man. So right now he's
All
gonna
right,
show us some of his jersey collection. Okay,
Barkley, you know,
Barkley,
and
nice.
then gotta have the Kobe's underneath.
The champion joints too. Whew.
Yeah, and then I have
Dennis
91
Rodman, yeah.
Bulls embroidered, and then just a lot of MJ. I got the Shaq in
Mm-hmm.
there. I got a Shaq in here, and yeah, you might like the other one that I'm gonna pull up.
Woo.
Right?
I like that. Come on, John Starks.
You know I'm a big fan of this guy. Like I said, I love the
Yes,
villains
sir.
too. The
John
Warriors,
Starks.
you
Okay,
know,
Chris
Westbrook,
Webber.
right?
Mm,
I'm a big fan of the Sonics.
that's fire.
Right? And then, yeah, just like I said, I wear a lot of the older shit.
Oh
Right?
yeah, the starter. Is that a
Basketball.
starter?
Yep, this one's a
Oh
starter.
man, that's fire
Right?
right there, man.
The socks.
Whew.
Just a lot of the vintage stuff, you know?
Yeah, man. Thank you, Rain, man. I think that's our hour, man. That's the show.
Yo, I appreciate
Again,
you
man,
having me,
thank
man.
you. Yeah,
I
man, I
appreciate you.
appreciate you having the time and kicking it with us, man. Again, this is what we do each and every Tuesday. We talk penny, we talk '90s basketball, and it's crazy because a lot of people was like asking me to do this as a podcast, but I want to keep it authentic and original as I can to build an audience before I take it to a podcast,
This is
podcast
actually
link.
great, man. This is like my second time being on live with talking to people
Yeah,
like you that have the same love for sneakers and shit. So I actually had
that's
a great
what's up.
time. I enjoyed this, and I appreciate you.
Oh man,
Yeah.
anytime. We're gonna have to come and bring you back for a part two or something, man.
Ah, yeah.
So, but
Just
so
holler at me
actually,
anytime.
so yeah, man. So, um, how many kicks that you own right now before we end the show?
I'll show you a little quick thing right here. One sec. So there's the wall that you see here. All the shit that I have here.
Wow.
Right? The normal, the everydays that I have, that I wear. More everydays.
Behind the scenes, right, ladies and gentlemen, right now.
Right. And then most of my dead stock pairs, and then I have the wall of my Kobe's there.
Yeah.
Dead stock pairs, all the OGs.
That's amazing, like, bro.
Right here. Shoot. I'd say I'm close to, right now, I'm close to almost like 300, I would say. And that's, that's already like, I already downsized, dude. I already downsized like 200 something pairs, like I told you. And it's just that in the most recent, like in the last year or so, I've been just getting more pairs. Yeah. And then most of them are like all doubles anyways. I don't have a lot of like varieties of things. It's just mostly like pairs that I really wanted. It's just double up on them.
That's what's up, man. But then again, thank you for coming on the show, man.
Yo,
you
no
have
worries,
a
man.
great day. Everyone, shout out to everyone in the chat. We're right back here next week.
Out here.
Yeah, we right back here next week. Same place, same time. Everyone, do something positive, think positive, and you might have a positive outcome. Peace. We are out. Thank you, bro.
Peace out, man.